Hello, this is Jer. This is the Nightmare series of Oxygen Not Included. I'm on the radioactive ocean asteroid that is metal poor and has a frozen core. Absolutely terrible place to be. As if it wasn't bad enough, all the game settings are on the maximum hardness, and we don't have teleportation or care packages. Enjoy! Welcome back. So in the last episode, I set up several recreational rooms. We've got surfboards, we've got beach chairs, hot tubs, sauna, and a wind tunnel. So now that we've got all that, the only thing I'm waiting for is the steam in here to get a little bit hotter. It's 115. Before I start sending it into that, I want that a bit hotter than that. So for now, I'm going to direct my attention to this side of our base. And I'd like to move the kitchen further over here. I've split up the Great Hall in two sections, and I'm thinking it'd be nice if I made this Great Hall a little bit bigger. We'll push the kitchen back, and this is also opportunity to make our storage food just a little bit better in the process. So I'm thinking about putting the storage food here. But before I do that, I want to run this line down here instead. So put this together. I also wished I had to put these guys, the joint plates at the bottom. Because what I can easily do is bring in my heavy wire line from over here and connect that into these guys. But unfortunately, maybe I can still do that. But if I have this as a dupe area, it may not be an attractive spot. We'll see how that turns out. Make a little bit of room here for when we finally get to put in our, finally put in our deep freezer. Might not be essential. I've got this pipe down here. Actually, I don't see the harm. Oh, maybe freezing in the pipes. Yeah, maybe it is actually a good idea. Never mind. I'm going to take that. This is the polluted water line that goes down towards the bottom of the base. Let's see, jump over here we can get rid of. Start putting in some of the insulation around this deep freezer. I'll get rid of the old piping. This bridge here. This little section of gas pipe. There's going to be a number of changes to this setup. First one is we're going to have some tiles up here. Bring food in, or to carry food around before it actually gets dropped off here. Also have two tiles just like this. Dump all the food out right here. So where this one simply just goes in and drops it, this one's going to go in to these tiles here. Take in as much coolness, push that into the food as possible before it gets dropped off. Or this deep freezer has these guys down here. I'm going to put the new thermoregulators just a little bit closer. So I'm thinking I'm going to get them down at this level. Go in. Insulated tiles here, or pipes here and here. And then radiant pipes up into this zone. I definitely want to have a temperature check. The automated notifier actually doesn't need to be in there. So what I'll do is I'll put 2 temperature checks in here. One's going to control the thermoregulators. The other can just be a notifier I put out there. If I put my thermoregulators here, maybe I should have moved this gas pipe a little bit further to the left. So I'll do that. Another change with this setup is I want to overpressure this area with hydrogen, so I'm going to put that vent in there. In fact, that can actually stay there. Oh, except, hold on, I guess technically, if we're going to have that work, it needs to go down like that. That's going to vent high pressure hydrogen in this zone, whereas this guy has just about 2 kilograms, in fact less. This will have 20. Try to avoid some of that hydrogen spilling out over here, though. Start the process of sending some hydrogen in here. Some hydrogen's being dropped off. So now let's put in some radiant pipes. If we're going to put our thermoregulators here, they need to stay cool. So we're going around this direction. Jump over this pipe this way. And then this way. So I've seen enough hydrogen in here, so let's seal this off. And I just spotted a flaw. Hold on. We need to, let's stop sending hydrogen in here for a second. I forgot the critical part to this, having an auto sweeper actually access your food. And technically that's not going to work the way I have this set up, so I'm going to actually move this over by 1. And instead drop it right here. I'm going to open this up, making room for an auto sweeper. Have this go over like that. This is a metal tile. We can convert this to radiant. Let's position our auto sweeper. It's going to go right there. This also needs to be an insulated tile now. You know, I probably shouldn't have siphoned my hydrogen from this line. Now I've got a deep freezer that's not super cold. Cold enough for the moment, but still. Let's aim to refill that. So what I should do, this is our hydrogen line. What I should have done is use some hydrogen from here. So we'll refuel our hydrogen. Hold on a second. I'll refuel this line. And I'll disconnect this. let's make this a priority. We're now ready to seal this off. Put in 2 thermal regulators. Try putting one there and one right here. Moving this space gas line over by 1. And I see that since we're receiving gas from space, it must mean that we're doing okay from this system, which I'm kind of surprised that we haven't been back to. Yep, everything seems to be running happily. So now we've got to put in the actual cooling line. We're going to match something similar to down here. But actually, let's top up in hydrogen first. Just a little bridge right there. Put the floor to our fridges together. We'll put the pathway for this gas. This is the hydrogen that's first off going to go into this. So if it can't, then it can continue down. Get a gas bridge. Actually, I think we can just do this. So we've got a gas bridge going there. We can actually just use that gas bridge later on. Just going to make sure we insulate that tile right there, though. Need to have a connection there and there. So this has us go from here to there, I see. So we want to go 1, 2, 3. All the way around there. I think that is everything we need. So we're just letting some hydrogen build up in here. These guys obviously need some power. They need to be connected with logic. I think that is everything we need. Other than, I guess, technically, I need to have these in place. Maybe we'll try even putting 3. Oh, and we had some sort of alert. Oh, that was connected to one of the fridges. Right. So that tells us if we're out of food. There's a filter gate going up here. Technically, it could have that hidden down there. So I can set the temperature here. This one was the one that's connected to the aquatuners, or the thermal regulators. So let's take that. Apply that right there. This is the checker. Right now, we're not going to actually do any cooling because we're just loading more and more hydrogen in there. So we've got to wait for, first of all, hydrogen to get in here, and second of all, the temperature to go down. So we can get involved in the second project for today then, while that's going on. And that is to move this nature reserve from going into the space where dupes will go through it for these particular rooms, because I'm going to move some bedrooms, so dupes may not necessarily be going in and out of here. So I'm thinking, why not bring that up into this common area where dupes are going to be quite a bit. That's very similar to the Morpheus rocket plan that I've got with the nature reserve going up and down right here. if I'm going to do this, I need to have doors all over here. So we're going to start tearing down some of these old equipment. Start with these guys. Actually, maybe I should be leaving airflow tiles there. Take that out. And we'll go up to here. So actually this works out nice. We're gonna put a door right there. Put doors all the way down. Since this is technically now gonna be a room, nature reserve. We'll see if now this has a maximum size. I think it's 120. Hopefully this isn't too much. If it is, I'll figure something out. Put airflow tiles in just to make sure carbon dioxide can flow down. Two more airflow tiles are needed right here. So this vent finally overpressured this area with hydrogen. Got thermoregulators running, taking this hydrogen through. So I guess technically what I can do now is connect this and then disconnect this. Electrolyzers here I've been leaving. Can go, and that can go. Getting close to the freezing point. Gonna get colder than that though. Didn't even have to try. We've got some carbon dioxide in here, actually a mix of oxygen, but it'll get a little bit thicker as time goes on. We do continue to breathe. Let's now move over this guy. So we'll put this right here. So same setup here. We've got our grill. We've got our gas range. And then I'll go put in all the power and light automation around this. Plus, oh yeah, we need this guy too. So that's going to be put right there. Let's try connecting this room up. So we need to put in, or need to lock that off. Open up here. Oh, we forgot a door. That right here. Let's figure out if this room is either too big or not in a moment. Should be finding out whether this is nature reserve or not. Currently 452 tiles. That's with this zone included. Okay, what do we got? Nope, no nature reserve. We're at the maximum room size is 128. We're 289. Or no, sorry, we're at 162. Maybe then we'll get rid, skim off all of this, which means these decorations need to go. Put Warning. Oh, this was the warning for the these two guys. Let's make that somewheres else. How about... Not a lot of great options. It's going to be a little confusing if I put it in this room. Not a little confusing if I put it here too, but I think it's less confusing than in another stable. Move doors over. I should have used mesh tiles here, so I'm going to use at least mesh tiles on this side. Copy this setting, bring it up over there. And we can get rid of this guy. Realizing I recreated this door. Don't want to do that. The other thing I can do, didn't even think, I could potentially... Oh, how much? I don't think that was enough space anyways. So that's alright. See, our thermoregulators have turned off. And that's due to the fact the temperature is the right value. So I'm going to put this notification right there. Now I need to move all the equipment, or all the food and ingredients over. I've got to do that carefully. Let's make sure we put in conveyor loader first. The loading fridge right next to it. That has some power. Have we managed to make a nature reserve? We have not. 130. Okay, 2 more tiles though. Clearly are going to be able to make that. Actually, if I make this room a little bit bigger, these guys are, we could relocate this notification equipment within here. So now that we've got another door there, thinking we've got to be fine, right? Except we are not. Nature Reserve, 120 tiles. We're at 126. Okay, no, we still have more to go, don't we? Be careful about these doors. I want to make sure that... Okay, I'll open this one, but not the one behind it. Same thing right there. Just gonna make sure that this guy gets opened up. Recreate a tile underneath. We are on cycle 750. Still waiting for this room to get a little bit smaller. Current size is 126. We're going for 120. We have at least 6 tiles that we're taking away, so that is good. I think we are okay now. Just start copying the settings from here. Copy the settings from here over to here. I can get rid of this fridge. Get rid of this loader. Hold on, actually, before I go too far, let's put in an auto sweeper over here. So I'm going to install this auto sweeper to take food that's cooked from these two guys, as well as food that's put in here from the dupes, down into our deep freezer. Got that as a high priority thing. This is something that's high priority, but just from the dupe's perspective. Copy settings here. Basically Frost Burgers. The settings here, barbecue meat and buns. Should definitely have natural gas still going in there. Excellent. So with this auto sweeper, I'm now going to take the plunge. Let's disconnect this. Even get rid of these two guys. And then we will open up into this zone. So the dupes can relocate all the food that's here. Dupes are going to put it in here. That ultimately will make its way here. I really hope, at least. Actually, what I could have done... This can't access that. You know what? No, hold on. Maybe we'll just make a temporary one of these. If I just push this over just like that, we can transfer this with machines instead of dupes. That work? There we go. Verify that touches that. Yep. Got more tiles. Go. Oh, there we go. Excellent. We finally have our nature reserve. That goes all the way up here. So I'll be able to get rid of some of these extra tiles. Do that later on. So let's kick off this process of transferring our food. I'm going to click on this. So this auto sweeper is going to start to engage and load some food into here. That'll be transporting it down. Oh, that's right. We want to actually have... Let's see. Go to the rail. Have that go all the way across here. So any future food gets dropped off in our new deep freezer area instead of the old one. Now we've got some barbecue meat, Frost Burgers, all the stuff there. We also have to make sure. Copy this. Oops. Copy the settings. We're going to put that in that fridge there. So we've got a new place for dupes to grab food. Put in the alerting system for this. I guess we'll have to hold on to... Don't want to destroy this area until all the food has actually been removed. I think I'm making a slight change since I have a little bit of extra space. But we'll just open it up at least right here. Relocate this guy. Vent some gas right here. Fill this in with the tile. And then we can get in a decoration. Let's say marble block, how about? That right there. And the decoration value up and down here is not great. Unfortunately, I had to take away those statues. We'll start off by putting in some drywalling. The pastel green would make sense for nature reserve. I think that's the same thing I probably used in Morpheus. Take this all the way up. And why not fill in here as well? So all the food has been gone, taken out. So now we can open up this area. I'll actually hook into this guy. This can be our new alerting system to see if the fridge has been empty for too long. What was I doing? 120 seconds. Get rid of this and this. I forgot the knot gate here. Put that right there. Get rid of some of these old components. So now that this is all in place, let's put a door here. We're going to extend our Great Hall out. And maybe take down the Great Hall we have over here. And some carpeting. I'm going to take some of this out, so we're going to essentially reverse this guy. This one as well. Actually, I think I can just simply connect this like that. Should start to see that hydrogen get out of this area. This old natural gas line here, I guess, can be taken down. Never actually connected this line for cooling off my thermoregulators. So put that in. There we go. Making sure these tiles stay nice and cool so these machines stay cool. It's already 60 degrees. Okay, definitely important we get this up and going. Alright. It's cooling things off nicely now. How are we doing with the hydrogen? So we're up to this point. Continuing on. So that door doesn't need to be closed. So my goal is to get 20 dupes. So let's put 20 spots. That's going to take us all the way over to here. So maybe I don't need that last tile there carpeted. Make that gold. We'll actually put this on the floor this time. The dupes can actually use it. I'm going to redo the automation here. Actually, this might be nice. There we go. This like that. I think I should just be able to do the same thing to each one of these. That way every dupe will have access to light while they eat. Take this out. How did we make out with this? Okay, so we've got that. What has that given us? So still not great for decoration value here. What is... let's investigate this a little bit. We've got... They don't like the ladders and the fire pole. Or the airflow tiles. Or the mesh tiles, depending on what side they're on. How about... Maybe we don't need it to... Well, I'll try keeping this, but getting rid of this there. Actually, how much space could I put in? I think I'm kind of running out of room. 118 and the maximum is 120. Yeah, no more room to go for that. Let's try then. Dotting in some gold tiles on this side. Other thing that would be interesting, maybe we'll do this another point though, is to put a tube access from around here up to visit several spots along the way. Take this over, so this is going to be our 20. This guy no longer needs to float ridiculously like that. This guy over to there, that guy over to there. And another one of these, so we end up on that, so this would be... I would have expected that to be an even 5. 5. I think there's a problem here. Yeah, that should be where the light is. Let's move this one over. This should cover the last 5 dupes. There we go. Just verify we still have Great Hall. We do. Good. Each of these lights are going to need some power, of course. Put them right there in a second. So we'll do these guys first. So that's going to access the last 5 dupes. This is going to access these 5 dupes. We'll put the light to the right side. Why not add some pictures in here? Put a smaller picture right there. Checking up on this system, not expecting these guys to be disabled, at least for this long. What is going on? We've got this sensor here. Seeing if it's above. Let's change that down to 5. If it's above 5, you can run. It's well above 5, though. I think the problem is we're just getting new liquid in here that's having its temperature taken. Maybe we need to change the setting of this. Take that down to maybe 10. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be the best setup. What I might want to do, so because we've got negative temperatures here, we don't want to make that go directly into here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open this up for now. Let that vent out so this guy doesn't become too full or overflowing. And what I probably will do at some point is I'll make some sort of temperature exchange area outside of this zone. And I'll probably tie that into the brine line that's going through here. But yeah, let's not waste that cold liquid in the meantime. Alright, so we'll come back to that. Now I'm going to decide pattern for the eating area. What should we do? I will look. Maybe make some interesting design patterns in here. Just realized this door didn't need to be there. Let's take that out. That as well. Maybe I'll put a decoration item right there to start. I think what I'm going to do for my design, do charcoal diagonals. I'm going to go up like this and around. Got our first triangle in place. And in the second one. Fill in the white tiles. And then grab some charcoal. Oh, we got some lights that don't have power. So we've got 3 triangles. We've got this little extra space at the end. Maybe if I had have realized that, it would have moved the whole thing over by 1. That's alright. What I'll do, I'll just put some charcoal at the end. Let's put a decoration item way over here. Didn't really think about this, but as the dupes travel, they bring a decoration item themselves in their suits that they wear. So things are actually brighter than you realize. Anyways, we've got this gold tile, which had a little bit of an effect, but maybe we'll continue that along here. Actually, I think you get more decoration benefit from decor plus 20. No, or decor plus 15. But can you put carpeted tiles like this? Well, maybe you can. But does that actually apply to this? It probably does. Maybe that actually makes oddly more sense. I know what I'll do. I'll do gold tiles here where the dupes get the speed bonus walking, but not along like this. Okay, let's try this. This is an experiment, but here we go. Make this out of granite. So this is our new Great Hall. Let's make sure we remove this one. So whoever was eating here can find a table at our new Great Hall that can fit all 20 dupes they'll have at some point. We'll finish off this room by cleaning the floor. Wonder if I've got a full rocket. I do. I was not notified. Let's set the actual notification. Oh, we never connected it. Whoops, that explains why. Nor did I even set this. Okay, this should have been rocket ready. Well, let's set this rocket back up. So we'll crew this. And we will go explore a new location. Let's go over this area. See if I do 14 of 20. I've got 20 tiles, so isn't 10 the farthest essentially I can go? What I might need to do is set up a relay station to recharge my rocket, maybe around here. That's just too far. Okay, let's explore this direction instead then. Oh, you know what? There's an unknown item. It's probably a field, but we'll go figure out what that is. As this rocket takes off, let me just connect this so I get notified in the future when that rocket is ready to be recharged and go in a new mission. Let's have a look to see if this has done anything. So yeah, we've got a plus 78 from the carpet tiles on both the locations, and as a dupe goes round... Let's see what... oh, Zookeeper, you don't have... Or was my location always... Oh, here it is. Let's give that to you. But I'll go find another dupe that's coming up and down. At least where the carpet tiles are. Hold on, hold on. Alright, so we're getting max decor. If a dupe is wearing their suit up in this zone. Do a little bit of a cleanup along here. So that is an idea I've not thought about before. Carpet tiles to the side. I mean, why not? But yeah, so we've got a new Great Hall. That's going to take all 20 dupes. We've got a new kitchen area. We've got a deep freezer. Very important that we keep this healthy. So we've got notification system for temperature in here. We've got our thermoregulators. We've got notification if our fridge is ever empty. Making sure these machines stay nice and cool. Speaking of which, we don't have anything that cool off these guys. So maybe we'll come over here, make a gold tile. Over here, carpeted tile just for the effect. Carpeted tile right there. But yeah, before I leave for the day, let's go over and extend our cooling line a little bit. Just so I don't forget later on. So now we have a cooling line. Well, it's not fully connected just yet. Let me Make sure we get a bridge right down here. And we'll finish off today with putting a little bit of drywalling in our kitchen area. But we make that red. So we'll cover all this area plus the fridge zone down here. Alright, well, things are moving along. I still feel like there's lots to be done yet. So hopefully I will see you in a new episode where I continue on expanding this space out. Until then.